Do you want reliable free open source software that you can use on Linux and Android? Well, I've picked 5 for you today, and these will cover remote access, two-factor authentication, reading offline, and more. I will show you why each matters, quickly how to install it, and a little bit what you could expect of it. So let's get started. Let's say, for example, you want to help someone who's older or a friend on their computer, but you still want to use open source software. Well, there's an alternative AnyDesk, but I recommend that you use RustDesk. It gives you a remote desktop access without any paid login. You do have pricings right here, but do note it is not an SSH subscription, which means software as a service. It actually provides you a self-hosting solution, which is way better. To get this installed, search up RustDesk in Google, then open the website right here, and it will show you this button, download. Make sure you click on it. It will take you to the GitHub page. Right here we have multiple operating systems, for example Windows, Ubuntu, Mac OS, Android, and of course Flatpak for Linux, iOS, and also on the web. Right here we have on the web, so you wouldn't even be needing to install it. It will actually just work just like that. You just need a remote ID. That means you have to install it on your operating system. Get it for Ubuntu if you have Ubuntu, or Flatpak for any other Linux distribution. Let's move on to the next one. Proton Authenticator. It is an open source two-factor authentication application that you can easily download for multiple operating systems. Right here we have Linux. Let's scroll down. We have it for Windows, Mac OS, and right here we have for Linux, and we have it for Debian distribution and the RPM distribution, Fedora. The installation is pretty simple. Just get it on your Android and your own Linux, and it will be fully open source, secure, and also securing your other accounts and everything like that. Just type Proton Authenticator in Google, and you will be easily able to find the website. I was just talking about before step 2, but my light behind me actually broke and it's only hanging because of the tape. But I wanted to mention, please subscribe down below. 99% isn't, and you're that 1% special person. Let's move on to step 3, or application 3. Let's say that you love reading web articles, but you want an open source solution to saving them. Well, Wallabag actually allows you to do this. This is for comfort reading, and you can also get an API if you're a developer. You can get it anywhere you want for Android, iOS, Chrome, Firefox, Safari, and all those things. Get Wallabag right here, and if you press on download, you will be able to install it. Type Wallabag in Google, you will find this website, wallabag.org, and right here you will be able to get Wallabag, and when you press on download, it will send you to the documentation page. If you want me to make a full-fledged tutorial on how to install this, let me know down below. So right now I'm not wasting your time, I'm just showing applications. It is open source and you can host it yourself. Let's move on to the 4th application. Do you want an open source free double entry accounting application directly on Linux? Well, GnuCash will take you there. You can even look at the source code right here. It is available for Linux, Microsoft, Windows, Apple macOS, and also the Intel chips. Well, these are the highlights. If these fit your description, this application might be for you. Do know, even though it is open source, doesn't mean that it always looks very good. I'm just saying the application is loved, but Microsoft Windows, and they mentioned the XP logo. Right here you can discover for more. If you want to read more about what this application actually can do for you. You have reports, graphs, scheduled transactions, and everything like that, all open source. If you want to manage your finances, this might be for you. Let's move on to the next one. The 5th application might be very useful if you use offline maps a lot. It has navigation and it is also available for Android, which actually makes sense, but it's available for Linux and Android. OsmAnd is an open source navigation app, and it is available for Google Play, App Store, and also for the app gallery on Huawei. Right here we have features and a whole guide on how to use it. To get it for yourself, easily get it on Android or anything like that. And right above we also have the GitHub. Click on it, and if you want to get the API, you can easily get it right here, releases, and then you can get the OsmAnd API if you're a developer and want to automate things or anything like that. But you might be saying, where's the Linux support? Well, actually, you can easily go and click here on map, and map will actually allow you to open the map itself, which is pretty cool. This is fully open source and it works perfectly. On the left here we have multiple buttons. and you can easily log in if you want to save things between devices across all of them. It is very simple to use, and you can even see the weather. Let's go to my country and I can show you how cold it is right now. Let's open the weather by right clicking. Let's go. This is not correct. Yes, this might be correct. Let's click on temperature and you can see it through the whole day. Of course, if you like Fahrenheit, make sure to go to the settings and then change. But actually, I'm very sorry. You can change the units of length and the units of speed, but no Fahrenheit. But hey, Celsius is better anyways. Saying it as European. It is about 15 Fahrenheit. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm out of my head, but it's pretty cool. Freezing temps. But yeah, that's everything for today. I've mentioned 5 applications and maybe one of them you should actually try installing right now. Make sure you have subscribed so I can make more content like this and mention which of these 5 I should actually make a dedicated video about. Right now, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna show you these apps and then I'm gonna continue. Because this way, I'm not wasting your time and you have learned something new. I do really recommend that you go and use OsmAnd. It actually looks pretty cool and is also open source. And also for Android, open source. Great. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Oops.